Right.
You had mentioned, Janet, that you had taken a bullet for Brendan and I.
Yeah, because Keith is really proud of his work. And he should be, because this is a really cool technique he uses. And he's so proud that he wants you to see photographs and videos, which I sat in the lobby while Steve was coming out of anesthesia.
Of my foot, right?
Of his foot being, I saw your foot splayed open, and then
like
the
a fish,
bone.
Like
exactly.
fish.
Exactly. And your bones are very white and shiny.
Thank you.
And
I appreciate that.
Good bone work, bro.
Thanks, man.
He didn't he didn't show me.
So when you're getting boned by me, you're being boned by.
That's kind
I know. There's no. I know.
Anyway, so and then he showed me befores and afters of Steve's foot after the surgery, all of which I tolerated, even though I have fainted every single time I watched one of my children get stitches. I just sat there in the lobby and I watched him, and then I saw an actual bunionectomy on a video where the leg was open and all the skin was held back, and then there was a saw that came in and took the bone and sawed like the knob on the end off. And
I don't want to know this stuff.
And then
I was asleep.
Then they sewed it back together, and I just had to transform it. I was watching it and I thought, pretend you're looking at a pot roast, because then you won't faint. And it really kind of looks the same, because there's a little grizzle, a lot of flesh. There's no veins that you see, but there's that big knobby bone that you see like at the joint of any.
Now, would you say pot roast, or maybe more like short ribs, braised short ribs?
Bigger than that bone was bigger, I think, because of I'm gonna say like a big turkey leg, maybe.
Really?
Yeah. They just take the round part on the edge and they saw it off.
Wow.
And it's just bone, just like the other part of the whole thing? It's just bone? Or it's
it's weird, because you always think it's kind of like
a growth or something.
A corn, but no, it's actual bone.
Yeah, like your bone breaks down inside your foot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I hate calling it a bunion, because everybody, that's what they think.
Mm-hmm. Right.
It's sort of, I imagine
wart
it's
or something.
Like what a jock or a football player feels like when he says he has turf toe. Because it doesn't sound bad, but it's got, obviously you can't play football on it. Right? So.
Well, this technique that he uses shortens the recovery time and allows for you to walk on it sooner, which is really nice. But he wasn't satisfied with just showing me the bunionectomy. I got to see a lot of footwork done, like women that want their toes shortened and straightened, and before and afters. And so I'm sitting there in the lobby, I'm watching giant pins be shoved down into toes, and I'm thinking anything but totus. But it's kind of artful.
Totus?
Tonus. When you see what looks
I thought maybe that was my presidential name, Totus.
when you look at it, what is kind of like a big hat pin being stuck down the top of a toe to straighten it, and when he takes one, he told me toes have joints, and so there's like 4 little Tootsie Roll parts to every toe. So when girls' toes are too long, they take out one part. So I watched a girl have a part taken out of her, a Tootsie Roll part taken out of her toe.
That's like him showing you porn.
And then they screw them back together and sew it. I know. He's so proud of it, because it's not just dealing with the infirm, it's dealing with people who are actually psychologically affected by the way that their feet look, and let ugly or gnarled feet define them. And so it's the first step in developing a better self-image for young people, or freedom for people who live in warmer climates half time and don't want ugly feet.
I feel so free already.
Well, anyways,
I can't wait to go down to Florida and just get naked.
Well, that's why their motto or their slogan is "Fixing Feet Beautifully," because it's not just about fixing something that's an aberration. It's about having you like your feet more.
Well, yeah, because a lot of people are ashamed of their feet.
I have really ugly feet, and no one ever sees my feet. And I never wear sandals, and I never wear flip-flops. And
like Janet.
Yeah,
why didn't you show them your feet? Maybe you're wrong.
Because they don't hurt, and I'm never ever.
Your feet are fine.
Hey, I'm never submitting to surgery for my feet until I get everything else fixed, and that's a big list. But anyways, it's really, both Samantha and Keith are very proud of the techniques that they use, and how they change people's lives, and how they make people look and feel better.
Mm-hmm.